about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about comics. Hey friends, you know what time it is, so let's get into it. Today I want to talk about Vicarious from Boom Studios. This book, I'm going to tell you right now, spoiler alert, I loved it. And spoiler alert, there will be more spoilers in this review. But I want to get this out to you guys real quick and want you to put it on your list. Pick it up from your local shops because it's going to be a hit. I actually read it twice, back to back. It was so good. Vicarious, it takes place in the future. It's not very specific on how far in the future. Really, one thing I like about it is that they don't give you a lot of background into what you're seeing. They let you experience it, and they um, show certain technologies and things, and they refer to things in a way that lets you know it's a futuristic story, but it doesn't beat you over the head with that or really any other aspect of it. And what it's about is a future where people who let people live vicariously through them via technology. And these people are called proxies. And it's something that as we go through the issue that we find out is not only taboo, but potentially illegal. They have these inputs that connect to the internet and they let people, from all around the world sense, feel, and taste everything that's going on in a person's life without any of the risk. And so it's an interesting concept right there. And our protagonist is a person who we meet called Justin Bright. And after an introduction, we see him going through a string of interviews, and he's working out in his crappy apartment. Landlord beating down the door, and it's something that we're familiar with. The down on his luck. Kind of likable loser guy, and really, as you'll see as we get later in this interview, that's really kind of a red herring story-wise, because he is not a lovable loser, and I'm not sure how down on his luck he is, but he has an encounter with one of these proxies and ends up saving his life. And the proxy is a rather well-to-do, well-taken care of proxy. He's more high-end, and as a way to thank Justin for saving his life, he gets him hooked up with the guy who's gonna make him a proxy on the cheap. Give him the internal software and get him set up to be a proxy himself. And it's definitely a back alley type deal. Ran out of a tattoo shop, so we see him testing the waters of being a proxy and trying to set up, these proxy dates of where people will, where people will hire him out to do something. It could be anything from outlandish, crazy, illegal to just walking around the neighborhood. And he's having no luck until he, finally gets his first job as a proxy. And I'm not going to give too many more spoilers away. I want to leave some stuff for you to discover. But like I said, by the time I got to the end, I read a few more comic books and my mind kept drifting back. And I had to go back to it, and I'll probably go back to it again. But you find out in subtle ways that Justin Bright may not be Justin Bright. On the second to last page, the landlord finally gets a hold of him, and you're thinking, oh no, he's about to get it from the landlord, and the landlord starts yelling at him and interrogating him about where is Justin, and when is Justin going to pay his rent, and you were supposed to be here, I don't care how long you stay here, and the guy talks about Justin in the third person. telling a story about Justin being out of town having to take care of his mother. And so you're like, oh, wait a minute, does the landlord not recognize Justin? What's going on? And then we cut to the next panels of him talking to himself manically in the mirror about being a proxy. And you start to wonder, is this guy quite all there? Is there something flipped? And then you see the last panel, what happened to Justin. And this guy is not only being a proxy, being this, via this black market technology, but in a way he is being a real life proxy, assuming the identity of this Justin, which is an angle I really didn't expect. It's very rare in storytelling that you come across something wholly original and that you have not seen before. And Vicarious definitely does that for me. I'm excited about where the story's going to go, where it can go. Like I said, I have no idea what's going to happen because I have not experienced, something like this in via movies, TV, or whatever. So check it out, get it while you can. I'm sure that this is going to be, like I said, a few months from now. I'm telling you, this is going to be one that folks are talking about. So get it while you can at your local comic book shop. And with the end of October coming, this is going to be the last week for you to take advantage of our discount code with Coffee and a Comic. So when you go to coffeeandacomic.com or when you walk into the store in Huntington Beach, you can use code OLDNERDWY and you'll get 15% off your comic book purchases. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, keep reading them books. I'm out.